One of the few places in the West Adams district to offer low-cost and no-cost art and music lessons is named after the first African American ever to conduct a leading American orchestra. Today, this center continues to fine-tune his legacy. In the annals of classical music, the story of Dr. William Grant Still is too often ignored. Still is considered to be the African-American dean of classical music. There's a mission to remind people in his art center and its new exhibit.
He was born in Mississippi, grew up in Arkansas, and moved to Los Angeles to work in the film and radio and television industry. And he was actually the person who charted and composed lots of music for television and film. He did not get credit for it, unfortunately, and that happened quite a bit with musicians and conductors of color.
Ever heard of TV's Gunsmoke and Perry Mason? Still composed much of the background music, says Ami Motavali of the William Grant Still Arts Center. The exhibit highlights other Still achievements, like being the first black conductor to lead the LA Philharmonic, though Still's background was mostly blues music.
With the blues, a lot of times people associated, unfortunately, with low culture, and he wasn't having that. He said, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a fusion of the blues into classical music.
What do we have here?
This is
stunning.
It's a beautiful painting by Noni Olabisi about Dr. Still's opera Treble Island, and the libretto was written by Langston Hughes and Verna Arvey. It's looking at the history of Haiti, about kidnapped people who were forced into slavery, and then the drums being the intervention, culture, music being the intervention.
Unheard of inspiration for European-based classical music of the 1930s. Curators turned to LA's Central Library for archives.
And I have to say, Alan Westby in the music department was a wonderful resource for us. He helped us get all of the sheet music, and I scanned the conductor's sheet music, so you see that in the room.
And it's Still's music that you can learn to perform on piano, drums, and keyboards as part of the center's annual African American Composer Series.
Knowledge of the composer as well as learning to play an instrument, and it's mostly for beginners, but it's pretty great what they get out of it.
Great and filling up fast. Join us for classical music lessons at the William Grant Still Arts Center at 2520 South Westview Street in LA's wonderful West Adams district. The exhibit and lessons are free.